Alright, I think that's it. Let's turn this on down. And I think we actually gotta raise up the microphone volume. Let's pop out to here. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Let's change. Hey, hold on, change this recording. Cause you want to be able to hear us better. Levels. And yeah, wow, that was low. Wow, that was low. Well, thanks everyone for sitting through that. What's going on, everyone? This is RSG OTC, and we're going to turn off that. I should have done that. Well, we're going to have that up anyway. So, RSG OTC, episode 32, and that is off the cuff for people who don't know. If you don't know what off the cuff is about, it's basically off the top. That's it. Off the cuff, right off our heads. That's how it works.
We're just going to talk about some stuff.
Talk about shit and other things that go on. So, like in this one, we're going to talk about an S&M restaurant. We're also going to talk about some Fallout 4 modding on the consoles. And we are also going to talk about some maybe E3 games that have been confirmed that will be there. Alright, so let's get into this. This is, like I said, episode 32. I'm Trevor, RSG here. And you got Shawn, a.k.a. Ophidian. Alright, so We'll first start out with really the news, and the only thing in the news this time is Beijing has an S&M restaurant. Okay. Now,
it's fucking Beijing. I'm pretty sure Beijing is kind of like Bangkok. Like, you could pretty much buy anything you want, from human beings to fucking, that's some dirty, seedy place. That's where people go to buy, like, little boys and shit like that. Like, that doesn't surprise me. It's Beijing.
Well, no, you are right to a degree. You are right to a degree, but
that's where weirdos go on vacation to do sick shit.
It just leads me to realize that Asian culture, no matter where, whether it be Japan or China,
that's a bold statement.
Shit.
But go ahead, finish what you're gonna say.
No, it just has crazy shit.
Japan, I think, has a legitimate excuse because they're like on an island. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of excluded. Yes, the world has jets and people get around and so forth and so on. But Japan is really like the size of New York. It's like a whole country the size of New York. So they're very, like, what the fuck is going on out there? Fuck it.
No, yeah. I was going to say, like, like the crazy vending machines they've got.
Definitely.
With, like, panties in it and stuff like that.
Right. Actually, I think China is more... I think China's even... They don't really want you to know what's going on there. I think if you were to... They really don't, man. Like, you don't know what's going on in China.
No. You no need to find
China's
out.
Not a friendly country at all. You can't vacation there.
You don't need to find out. So...
You're better off going to Russia than China. Seriously.
Yeah.
China is not a good country for an American to go... Not for any country to go to. China is very, like...
Although, there's a lot of YouTubers that I watch that go there,
But like Beijing and stuff like that. I don't know where is Beijing. What country is that? Is that its own country or is that a city?
That's China. It's a city in China. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. They got weird shit. You buy like
Beijing, China.
Tiger testicles and shit. Shit that's fucking highly illegal.
No, yeah, it's
an endangered species. Well, we didn't kill it. We cut off its balls. It still can't reproduce. That's fucking insane.
Okay. So basically, yeah, like, if we look here, see, there, it's the capital. So see.
Beijing is the capital of China. I should have known that. I feel a little bit, bad about that.
Look, I'll be honest, I don't really pay attention much to geography because I'm horrible at it.
Thailand, I think, is another one where those people go on vacation and do weird shit to people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You never know. You never know. You really do never know.
Okay, so the idea of an S&M restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, you're drinking out of cups that have dicks and titties on them, and it's kind of crazy.
Stupid. It sounds like Spencer's.
Right, and that's what I was just going to say.
So what?
It's kind of like if Spencer's had a restaurant. That's kind of what it would be like.
I don't know, man.
Except they have like all these whips and craziness there that Spencer's wouldn't have, and it's got a lot of S&M stuff in there.
I used to work at IBM a long time ago, and there was this place you could drive to with like 15 minutes in the fucking... You could be there. And it was a stripper deli. It was called Bombs Away. it was like, I think that's a horrible name anyway, Bombs Away. But I think that was totally inappropriate. I went, not gonna bullshit you, but I think it's like totally like, there's a pube in my shit. Yeah, no shit. Nobody's wearing fucking clothes. You want your fucking meatball sub? Like, I don't know. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Well, this is the place, right? And as you see, you got cups with titties on them and penises and all types of craziness. Then you got webs, basically. Let's see. So you get some crazy good food like lobster and shit like that. So it's good stuff. It's not like crazy weird food. It's more like something you'd actually kind of be used to.
That doesn't seem like the kind of place. Like, I guess you could take a date there, and you're like, your date is, you're openly kinky with your date. Like, we do kinky shit, so let's go to this place.
Well, see, they have like drink shirt and breast-shaped cups and beers opened with bottle openers shaped like wooden penises. The father and daughter team behind building the restaurant, are encouraging customers to mix food with sex. Okay, so I guess they kind of want you to like have sex in there. I don't know how this would work. Are they expecting you to like fuck in there? Hey, what's going on? Come on, feed that to me. And all of a sudden you just hear. It's like, holy, you see what they're doing over there? Oh, we got to try that one. Give me a bite of that first. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
You have to be in the mood to go to a restaurant like that. Like, you don't have to be in that kind of mood to go to, like, fucking TGIF. Like, hey, honey, feel like going to TGI? What the fuck's all this about? What are you doing? Like,
hey, baby, you want to go out to dinner and have me stuff it in you at the table?
I have a headache.
Fucking too loud in here. You know what I always wondered what it'd be like is living in a nudist colony. Hey, Bob. Oh, Jesus. I can't live here anymore. That's how it would go for me. Like, shit, I'm out.
That movie, Euro Trip, those kids went, they were like college-age kids, and they just graduated. And they went to and they were going to go to like these nude beaches, and they were like, all you saw nude beaches, it was like old nude people. I wanted to see other people nude. Like, there's no hot people running around there. But anyway, I think even if there were hot people running around there, I think eventually you would grow, like, I don't know. Like, if you ever been in a strip club or worked in a strip club or hung out with people that worked in a strip club, that was my instance. But, like, after a while, you're like, oh, here comes Sarah. She's a fucking cunt, whatever. Oh, she's hot as hell. No, she's a fucking cunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually you see past the no clothes, and you're like, it doesn't matter anymore. Whatever.
It goes, an S&M restaurant. Is their slogan finger-licking whipping chicken? That would be...
You must whip it.
Imagine that's what it was.
That's their commercial.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Whipping cock.
But you know what? Hold on. You can't forget this, though. You can also get your order of dog and cat right on the side. No, wait. Dog is Korea.
That's probably true.
Dog is Korea, right?
I don't know, man.
Well, I know you can get some cat.
I hate to sum up again, like before you went to say all about all Asians, and I think their countries are very different, but I hate to sum it up, but they eat weird shit. Asian people eat weird shit.
They do, but why do they get the cool stuff, man?
I'm not putting that in my mouth.
No, why do they get some cool stuff? They'll get some stuff at, like, McDonald's or something. It's like, whoa, look at that crazy shake.
Their menu is different and shit.
Yeah, and sometimes they get some cool stuff. It's like, whoa. That should be in America. That looks like something I'd eat.
You see weird shit there, too, like salmon-flavored candy. Like, that's fucking disgusting. Who would want to suck on a salmon drop all day? Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's true. It's true. You have to wonder. Like, who would really like some of these candies? When I do see the Asian candies that I have seen, they are very, very awkward. I mean, really awkward. So... overall, it's like I'm surprised when I see, but I kind of want to go there and be like, you know what? I want some real Chinese food. This shit is dog. It's pretty good. I have no idea. You know what? Look, There are places all over. We love dogs. You know, we think of them as having a personality. Maybe they think of them different over there. You go to Egypt, they think of cats as a sacred thing. You go to freaking India, and like cows are incredibly sacred. So who
Maybe
knows?
it depends how hungry you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's
if you were to like have a full stomach, let's say, and you're watching some nature channel and they show like some tiger or something rip down into a gazelle and rip it apart and shit, you're like, oh man, that must suck for the gazelle or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you watch that same show, starving, you'd be like, I'd eat that motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it all depends on, I don't know.
It's like part of me is like, I would try. I feel like I would try because, I mean, I'm not trying to be what's his name? What the hell's that dude's name? Bizarre Foods. Is it Anthony Bourdain? Or no, I think that's the other one. Anyways, no, Andrew Zimmern. Andrew Zimmern, the frickin' Bizarre Foods, man. I can't do like he does. He'll like eat some shit he'll have like coffee that's like coffee beans that were eaten and then shit out, and it's like whoa, hey.
No, that's what gives them their extra robust flavor.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it'll say. And then I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
You know what? You can take your extra robust flavor and get out of here with that, all right? You fucking robust bastard. So I don't know. It was just like I can't believe some of the stuff he does. Really. Overall, I can't eat any of that, to be perfectly honest. So, anyways. Oh, we might as well just go into... This isn't exactly gaming news. It's not new. Well, we'll just leave up news. So, these new... I know you're not huge... The new these new processors are out. The 6900K. And I forget what the other one is. I'll have to look again. But it's not that crazy important. But what is up with these damn price tags, man? Holy shit, the price... Like 6900K is like $1,100 for the CPU. I'm like, holy shit! I hope that goes down. I mean, it's significantly different from my 6700K. It's kind of crazy. But overall, yeah, it's kind of like, wow, I couldn't believe that price. And everyone's doing got their 1070s on hand now, which is really cool. Everyone's got their 1070s that they're reviewing, and I'll tell you that the numbers are hitting good. I really eventually want one of those, because those numbers are looking good. A lot of people doubted it. A lot of people doubted these new graphics cards that came out on how good they're going to be, because usually, it's kind of like, it's kind of like how Skyrim and the Fallout thing goes on. Okay, you know what? Well, the 600 series was amazing. The 700 series was okay, a bit of a jump up. And the 900 series came out and it was like, holy shit, this is a big step up. And everyone thought, well, the 10 series is just going to be, and the 1000 series is going to be, just like the 7 series. Like, oh, okay, it's a little step up. It's not much. Instead, it's like, blowing this shit out the water. Here you go. Fuck all your previous cards. We're going to make shit cheap and good. Like, it's kind of crazy. I mean, when I say cheap and good, you're talking about, it is true that people are getting better numbers than a Titan X that costs $1,000, and you're getting better numbers with something that's going to cost $379. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. What they've done.
That was cool. Did you see that?
Oh,
the tornadoes that it started to make were fucking awesome.
Well, yeah, because the flame. You never seen stuff like that with dry ice. It's pretty cool.
Anyway.
Anyways. So we'll go on to gaming news, but I think I just want to touch upon this, and I know Sazi's gonna bug out because he loves Apple. But we were just watching this repair guide for Apple, and this is something I didn't know, and it's like, really, seriously? But maybe I just thought about it. Maybe it's for a security reason.
Oh, totally, man. Like when you work in like a high tech like plant or some shit like that, like everything is broken down. Every little job is compartmentalized. So like you do a little bit of this, that, there. They do a little bit of that, this, there, and nobody ever
Well,
really gets to see the big picture of how that came together. You know
right,
what I'm
like
saying?
I mean, the guy was sitting there complaining about the fact he's a really smart guy. He knows how to repair his shit. He's on under microscope and everything, and he's going, look, they even cut out the third party people from, being able to replace your home button with the fingerprint sensor. And once if you do that, only Apple can actually like reprogram that or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, if you do that and you update your phone, like let's say you have that third-party place to replace your button, and with these new ones, and then you go and update your phone, it'll brick your phone. You'll get error code 53, and you're done. You ain't getting shit. You might as well just throw the phone in the water and flush it down the toilet.
That guy was complaining basically like, listen, I'm a repairman. This is what I do for a living. Like somebody brings me their fucking Xbox or their fucking Samsung or whatever the fuck. I open up electronics and I fucking fix them.
Right.
That's what he does, and he's good at it.
Yeah.
And basically, Apple has got a big fucking fuck you in their way. So he's complaining for the average business guy. He's like, listen, man, I can't even work on this phone because these motherfuckers got their shit all coded up.
But at the same time, though, I look at it and I say, you know what? That might actually, like, now that I look at it, that might actually be
totally. Somebody could be trying to replace your button.
Your button to get in your phone and get your information.
Yeah.
So, overall, I understand it.
Yeah.
And at first I was going to be like, oh, this is bullshit. It's another thing. Nope. I understand it. And we're leaving it at that. So actually, it shouldn't piss him off. It should actually make him go, wow, I didn't know that.
Talking about was like the schematics and stuff like that. Like if you want to look at your motherboard, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see where everything is soldered, all the circuits and this and that, you can do that. And he was like, listen, I can't get Apple fucking shit. Like even if I try to buy it from Apple, if I try to buy the schematics, they're like, fuck you. You know, like, but yeah, I can fucking look up, the inside of my Dell and what it looks like and shit. Apple's like, no, you can't see inside here. Fuck you.
Yeah. Now, what I didn't like is that they'll sit there and charge you. But it's just like anything. I can't even. It's like anything. Go to a mechanic shop. They'll do like a freaking 20-minute job. That'll be $100.
It's a risky thing when you go third party. It's a risky thing, man. You might get somebody who knows what they're doing, and you might get some guy who thinks he can do it.
Who thinks he can do it? Right. So, let's go on to more gaming news. So, gaming news. What we have today is we're gonna start out with WRC 6 has been announced. And from everything that they're describing, sounds like an updated WRC 5. Ready for it? It's like, well, we listened to feedback of what you all said about the last game. Made it on this one. Well, I'll tell you what. You should have just made an update. Because the last one was lacking a lot of shit. Ah, man. Okay, when I played WRC 4, it was made by a different company. And it was way fucking better. Whoever the hell made WRC 5 dropped the ball entirely. 100% and dropped the ball. That shit sucked. I didn't like it. Maybe other people did, but I'm finding more and more people just didn't. Dirt Rally is the clear champ. Everyone loves Dirt Rally because Dirt Rally is good. Okay? Now, they're announcing this WRC 6, and I'm like, it's from the same company. I am damn sure not putting my fucking money even near their pockets at all. Even, because I'll tell you right now, Dirt Rally doesn't even need a new game for the next probably couple of years. Probably not. WRC 5 is like, well, we really fucked up on that last one, really did, we messed up on that one. Let's come out with another one. I don't know. You used to play the rally games.
I used to my first WRC I think was on PlayStation 1 or PSP.
Yeah.
They were really archaic then.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't played any recently. Any real rally racing games recently.
Dirt Rally, man, like, it'll piss you off because it's that realistic almost, though. Like, but it's not 100% realistic because there's certain things that aren't, but it's damn fucking close. I mean, if you had VR on, I could see that really, like, messing with your heart almost when you do a crash. Because when I'm even in front of my big ass screen, it almost is like VR because I'm so close to this big ass screen.
I think racing games in general, man. Have you ever been like fucked up?
Yeah.
And you're playing a racing game, and it's like a speedy kind of fucked up, and you're playing a racing game, and you're like, "Rrr." Like, I think you could have a heart attack anyway. Like, come on, guys, right up my ass. I gotta get around that corner. Fuck my. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have a heart attack anyway. Racing games, they can kill you. I'm sure that they can kill you.
Although Call of Duty might make you rage more. Call of Duty will make you rage more. But yeah, I was just surprised to hear the announcement of WRC 6. I mean, really? Should have just kept updating your 5, man. I mean, I guess you just thought it was a lost cause. Kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon World seems to still be. I don't like it. You know, people can have their opinions on it. I don't like it. I like Planet Coaster.
I don't like it much, sir.
It's simple. All there is to it. I don't like. I've played it. I keep trying to play it every time there's an update. The last update was the most playable update.
How is that possible? What is all this shit for an Xbox One? What is he doing? How is that possible?
That's Fanatec. Fanatec works with Xbox.
It's pretty fucking.
Yeah. Was that a dirt rally?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks realistic as heck, doesn't it?
Especially the way he has the camera right where the wheel goes. That really added to it. Like, if you put this back here again, it looks really realistic. But it is cool to see exactly how, you know,
like,
it's cool.
Yeah. No, it's outright an awesome game. They really did their trick there. So, yeah, I was just shocked to see that. Also, Xbox Scorpio and PS4 Neo have been announced. You know, basically they're 0.5s. They're like half a step up from their last ones.
I don't know, man.
Whatever. Just letting you know, because we don't really want to talk about that. We talk about consoles all the time.
Well, people think I'm like pro console, and that's not it at all. You've never on this show heard me shit on PCs. It's never happened.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
But there is people I do know
PC
that actually do shit on PC, and those are people that are pro console that drive me nuts.
I play a lot more console simply because it's quicker, easier, and cheaper to do.
There was a guy.
It is. It's fucking like.
There was a guy. I'm sure Sazi remembers this. He was in this guy Razor Sharp that I watch. It was in his room, and he was arguing on how consoles were better than PCs. He's like PC doesn't have eight core CPUs, and you know, if I would have known a little more back then, I would have just been like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you think an FX 8350 is? It's $160 AMD processor with 8 fucking cores.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I have a buddy, you know him. He has a PS4, he has an Xbox One, he has a nice PC, and he plays them all.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just, which one is better? Or people who like shit on consoles, though, I have to say that I think that they forget their roots. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, where did, you know, like, NES was out when a little bit after, like, PC Junior. PC Junior was not kicking out like Super Mario and shit like that. It wasn't doing that.
No, it wasn't.
You know, and the first machines that people were playing at home really were consoles. They were your fucking Pong shit, like that stupid game that is actually this is Pong. What else does it play? No, it's Pong, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we're playing. We're playing like, fucking Pong.
That's a console, and consoles just kept going from there. And then PCs eventually surpassed consoles. If you got the money, you want to dump it in, we'll fucking do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Give me some money, we'll make that shit happen. And consoles, you can't do that with.
Right.
But they just seem to be targeted right at where they're going to sell to mainstream, you know? Like.
Right.
But that's always been there from the very beginning. The first things that came home were consoles. I had an Atari 2600. I had an Intellivision. You know, I had fucking ColecoVision and shit. What else was I going to play at the time on PC that was worth a half a fuck? Zork? Seriously? It doesn't have graphics. Walk south. That was what was going on at the time. When consoles were out and PCs were being new,
Yeah.
Consoles were stomping a mud hole in PC. You'd be like,
Oh,
fucking. Yeah. But now, it's different. Times have totally changed.
Oh yeah, totally. And things have become affordable, and I think the enthusiast side of people came out. Hey, look, I can make this look like that, or I can.
The
make
console's
it
kind
smaller,
of like when you buy it, it's a throwaway buy. When you buy it, you're like, 2-3 years, this fucker's done. Know it's a throwaway buy.
But a PC, I mean, can be even still used.
Yeah, definitely.
Down the line, that's what's so awesome. That's what's so awesome about PCs. That it can still be used down the line. There's still computers running that are freaking 12 years old.
That's what's funny is like you have old computers that have been jacked up so hardcore, right?
Yeah.
But then you have like newer computers that don't take that much jacking up and they run around the same. But now these like developers and shit have to make games that's where console has an advantage to a degree, I'd say, for the programmers. Not what it does, but like this Xbox does the same thing as his neighbor's Xbox, and his neighbor's Xbox does the same thing as that kid's Xbox, and they all do the exact same thing and they run the exact same way. Now, a PC developer has to realize there's a guy out there with a 15-year-old machine all jacked up. He can do it, but we're going to have to do it different than this fucking guy over here. So they got to make that.
Well, that is always the thing because, when you make something for a console, you know what parts it has. It's not going to change, and that's all. It's simple. That's
Again,
how
it's a throwaway machine because of that. That's what makes it like, this is done.
Where they have to try to program in for, there's this many processors, there's this many this, there's this many that. We don't know what this is going to do. We don't know what that's going to do. It's a holy shit. It's a shit fest. It is. But I'll tell you what, the result when you get a game like you look at The Witcher 3, it's absolutely mind-blowing. And there's no way that a console could even touch what a real PC can do in that game. Now, speaking of all this, okay, we've got to go on to modding. In Fallout 4 has been brought to PS4 and Xbox One, with Xbox One being limited to 2 gigabytes.
Where do they get this shit from?
Okay. I think it's from, like, within a store-ish kind of idea. Like Steam has Workshop. And you subscribe to the person for it, and so basically, it's like that. Like, basically, you have Workshop, and then,
So this shit has to be somewhat licensed for it to be on, because they would.
They have
to. Let that shit
have to submit it to Bethesda, and Bethesda has right. No, that's what it's happening. Because then it's got to be uploaded to the thing.
I mean, it might as well.
Yo, can you help me out and describe how the needs of the target market have influenced the design of the site radio charger? I have no idea. I don't even know where to begin with that. If someone in chat knows, hey, feel free to help this person out. I have no idea what the hell is going on. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Anyways, here's the thing. Alright, us on PC know how the modding community works.
It's not the same thing at all. Like, if Bethesda approves it, right?
Yeah.
Odds are you're going to have to pay to get it from somebody, somewhere. Somebody's going to make some fucking money on this thing. Like, not with like regular mods like on PC. No one's really looking for a handout. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to download it onto your Xbox and it's coming from somewhere, somebody wants some fucking money somewhere.
No, it's just coming down just like normal. It's how whatever app they're gonna use for it, Microsoft themselves, So I mean, overall, it's like
they're gonna be dicks. They're gonna be like, the file is free, but you need this app to get it, and this app costs $5.
No, I'm telling you, it's just it is modding, but here's the problem. It's not all the mods. It's mods like you could be Superman and Thomas the Train maybe. I don't even know if it would do that, because that would even.
I don't have a PS4. Anyway, go ahead.
No, not you.
Oh.
No, she's asking Tooth.
Inside, I get it.
Saying Tooth, yeah. So, the thing is that these consolers don't understand the modding community. They haven't been in the modding community. They never were part of the modding community. So
no, they don't. The average. No, they don't.
They don't know the modding community. So then they're sitting there bothering the hell. Now, see, okay, I bitched about this on Facebook. Okay. I bitched about this on Facebook, and this other person that just plays on consoles goes, "Hey, if you didn't want to get bothered about it, you shouldn't put it public." No, no, no. See, that's not how it fucking works. Okay? For one, in the modding community, you might, maybe you ask someone if they could make something, but no one sits there and keeps, "Hey, can you bring this over? Hey, 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 can..."
There's certain things like I said, if this is gonna come out on your Xbox, somebody's gonna improve it somewhere. Like you could get nude mods for Skyrim or some shit, right? Fine, but I don't think you're gonna be able to do that shit on Xbox. You're like, yeah, it's a mod, but
No,
we're not
you're
getting
not.
none
You're
of that
not.
shit.
You're not. And I said the reason that you're not is because, is because they have to get it approved. It doesn't mean you're gonna get charged for it. Why does having it approved make you mean charged?
In my head, because it kind of basically it turns it into DLC. I mean, what is the difference if I get DLC and I get more missions and different outfits, or if a modder does it?
Basically, they want to
think about the company that makes the DLC. They're gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, what the fuck, dude? We could have did that and we could have charged them. Why am I gonna let these people do it for free?
Okay, fine, but now now that company has to pay the modder, because the modder, I can guarantee you, is gonna be like, no, 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 you're using my code. You literally just took it from me. The hell, now you're charging?
Yeah, this is a very complicated issue because I don't think
it's gonna go that way.
You're using your code in my game, asshole. No. No, it's my game. Your code, not in it. What are you doing? If you want in, you can fucking pay me.
Yeah, but see, what's gonna happen is
I mean, on console, on PC, people just do it. They'll just take a game apart and be like, "This is how it works." Fuck you. Nobody really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but there's games that allow it, and that's one of those games that allows it. You know, to a degree.
How do you feel about it? Do you like the idea?
I don't mind if they just calm their shit. Don't sit there and start going and being like, "Hey, you're an asshole. Why aren't you bringing this over? Why are you saying you can't bring this over, you piece of shit? Here's a clue. Because your fucking console is shit, and it can't run.
Oh, definitely.
And it can't run
like
half
a
the
graphic
shit.
overhaul.
Yeah, and this is the stuff.
Yeah,
and they're sitting there calling them pieces of shit because they're so stupid and retarded that they don't have the fucking brain and know-with-all.
Your console is pushing out all that it can right now.
Right.
And to try to make it look better, I can't do that. Maybe I can make the people naked. Maybe I can give you more missions. But I can't make it look better. It's doing that right now. Fuck.
I mean, I will call someone I will call someone stupid to their face if they were bitching about that. They could just
make the graphics better. It's easy.
If they were sitting there bitching at some modder because he's not fucking putting out a mod that, like the modder said, he's like, I can't put a mod that even
I don't know who you were talking to, but that kid was retarded.
It was on forums. It was on forums about this whole thing. Tweaktown did a whole thing on this. Hold on. I can't read what you're modding away. That's not true about mods. The company that makes the game owns the rights to all the mods made for said game.
Huh.
Okay, so even if you made the mod, they could just steal it from you. That's pretty shitty. But you know what? I think, honestly, I'll tell you right now, that would be a horrible move for them. Horrible PR move. Horrible PR move. You know what that would go through in the gaming community? If they were like, yeah, they started taking all the mods and started charging for them. Whoa. So now you took, like, okay, maybe you took one, really prettied it up, or a couple, and you really prettied them up. Imagine if they just took all of them, started charging for all of them. Like, whoa. I see what you're doing here. I think people would have a problem. That's my opinion. Now, like I said, the problem I have is that these consolers don't know that how things go in the modding community, and they don't understand about what can be done, what can't be done. The modder is sitting there saying, "Look, on top end machines, it will break your shit. It'll almost break it." It's not shitty. Why do you fucking put it there?
I'll put it where I fucking want, dude. I like that shit.
It's like, I can't fucking...
Who the fuck are you talking to? I mean, if you ask me, I will, but what the fuck? Oh, all right.
So,
you know what? I can do that, too, if you want to be a real dick.
So, it's not just you have taken all the time to code the game, etc., and you have to give all the tools to make the mod. I think they gave... I don't know if they gave the tools, but I know that the coding is for this was up to the modder, and that's why it has to get approved. So it's up to the modder to transfer it over. It's not Bethesda who's transferring it over, and that's what the big problem is. Tweaktown did a whole thing on this. You know, it's not really, there's not really much on Bethesda's part. It's a lot of it is left up to the modder on this one.
I don't know. I remember Morrowind came with a builder. You know what I'm saying? Like it basically was like, you want to make a town here? Go ahead. Like, but
I remember that. That was pretty cool.
For modders, where do they get their tools? I mean, they're not getting it with the disc purchase. They must have to literally buy those tools from Bethesda. I guess it would be encoded that. Where do these tools come from? You guys seem to know a lot. Fucking let us know. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah. Duck you all the way to the pond.
Quack, quack, quack.
He said. So, yeah, I mean, okay, you know what? Regardless, that would be a shitty. I think it would be a shitty stance. I mean, that's your opinion on it. I think it would be a shitty stance, you know, to sit there and be like, I know you put all your work into making the mod, and we just had to wait for you to transfer it over, or whatever may be the case. I know all the main amount of work is done by the modder.
Why does the company not have the ability, like, the next time you update your game, how do they do this? Maybe they do already. Like, you know, like, there must be mods that they don't approve of. Like, I don't like that. You made everybody a bunch of perverts in my game. How does the company not have the ability to stop that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you doing this to my game.
Well, actually, they do, like, fight against it. What was happening? Does anyone remember what was happening with Grand Theft Auto with this? Wasn't Grand Theft Auto having an issue with this recently? Grand Theft Auto 5? They took away, like, mod support, and, like, you would get in trouble or something of that nature, or banned if you were using mods, and then it just created such backlash that they let you use mods again.
Gray area. Yeah. A lot. I don't know a lot about it.
It just recently that did happen. That did happen. Grand Theft Auto 5 was like, no mods, and then they got such backlash. Okay, that's basically it. That's what happened with that. So, I like I said, I'm okay with it. Just calm your shit, okay? If they make it for it, they make it for it. Don't keep bugging the fucking people, alright? Be happy you got mods in the damn first place, because I didn't think it was even going to come to console, for fuck's sake. So,
it's not going to be what they're thinking. They're going to be like, yeah, we got mods. Oh, they were just fucking levels enclosed. Fuck.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be all awesome.
Yeah, that's basically what that's the way I foresaw it with a couple of good ones. So anyways, we'll move on to this. So E3 game list. Let's look at the game list for E3. That's fine. Let's look at the game list for E3. So the games that have been confirmed that are as of May 27th that are coming to E3. Attack of Titan. Never even heard of that shit. Battlefield 1. We all know that's the next Battlefield coming out. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Another fucking Call of Duty. Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Alright. Good. I'd like to check it out. Dishonored 2. Yeah, I'd like to check that out as well. F1 2016, not really into the F1 cars.
Yeah, you would think they'd be fun, but they're not.
They're not. They're not. They're not fucking fun to me. I'm like, I rip my hair out.
It's very fucking intense, man. Though.
They are.
I don't know. It's very fucking intense.
It is. Oh shit! I'm losing your back end. You know.
You know what I like about F1 cars is looking at them. It looks like a machine that is built for speed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at a nice Ferrari or so forth, it's a car and it was designed to be a car. But this thing is like scientifically designed in every way to make it lighter, faster, more. Everything about it is speed. Every little nut and bolt. It's fucking pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know about if I could ever handle one of those. That you gotta have your fucking neck back.
They do. They fucking they have like straps on their neck and shit so their head don't turn. It's too much. It's too much. It's physically enduring. But I've heard that, if there's a tunnel, because of all the fucking spoilers and shit all over the car and the amount of downforce that it creates.
I've heard.
Yeah,
right?
Like you could get the car going upside down and it would still stick on the roof because of all the wind pushing it up. It's fucking.
I've heard the same thing.
I bet it's true. I bet it's true. Those are fucking some high tech fucking cars.
It could possibly be. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see something done like that. It's probably too dangerous. That's probably what it is. I don't know. There's like 3 different Final Fantasies. I'm not a Final Fantasy person.
I like Final Fantasy 7 through 9.
This is like what? Final Fantasy 14.
When Final Fantasy came to PS2, it was like, what the fuck is this? This is like a path you walk on with interactive movies in between. This is bullshit. Like, I'm used to, walking around a town, killing a bunch of fucking monsters, getting a level up and some money, and go the fuck into town and buy the shit that I use. Like, I was used to a grinder, and it turned into, like, a fucking walk in the park. I was like, what is this?
Really?
But, you know how Final Fantasy got its name? Do you know how Final Fantasy got its name?
I hope I'm still into gaming at y'all's aces. Y'all are an inspiration.
That's cool.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
It was supposed to be their last game of that company. I think it was Square at the time.
Really?
And that was like they're like, we are out of money. We are totally gonna close shop. This is our last fucking game, and it was called Final Fantasy, and it just blew the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
There was not really an RPG like that. Like you had Zelda, but it wasn't a turn-based RPG.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. After 9, it was garbage. Okay. To me, I didn't like any of them. I don't like turn-based combat, even though, South
I do.
Park.
It's nice and lazy, and I can relax. Spell.
Yeah, but I think it just becomes very repetitive. And I found that to happen when I was playing South Park, The Stick of Truth. I found that to be a big issue with that.
All the fucking like online kids now playing MMOs, they call that farming. I like the term grinding really seriously better. That's what it is. Like, we're gonna go around these fucking thing and just keep killing these zombies. They keep regenerating. We're farming experience. You're grinding. That's what you're doing. What the fuck? Farming. I'm farming gold.
There was another word that was more of a thing in Call of Duty, and I can't think of it. I can't think of the freaking term. Ah, damn. Another vape man. What you say?
Don't read that. He's fucking.
I see what's going on.
He's thinking about it. Fuck it, I guess. I mean, I'm not. He is.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta watch out when things are kind of worded like that. So anyways, let's see. The untitled new Forza, which that's another thing. Windows games coming to PC. I think like the Halo.
That's not a good thing. Untitled Forza, like it was, Forza like 7 or some shit or whatever. What is it, 6 now? I don't know.
No, I don't think it's called Untitled.
No, I know it's not called Untitled Forza. They're saying they haven't put a title to it, and that could be like the those other Forzas. What were they? I have them.
Well, it's supposed to be Forza Apex is like a precursor to it.
Like those fucking free world Forzas, I don't like those. I like Forza like on the racetrack. That's what this is. Not like you got to drive to the next event and it's fucking.
Oh, the flavor.
Oh, sure, you can't cover it up now.
I don't know what you have in there. What did you do the milk and cookies this time?
Yeah, it's milk and cookies.
Can I have some milk and cookies?
I tend to like a lot of like the cereal flavors, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do.
Because they're freaking relaxing, mellow. Like I feel like fruits are too much. I haven't really vaped in a while now. Really, just except for like videos. Now that one, I know where that one's going. We're not answering that. We're not getting into that. That's not meant for this Twitch. This is meant for like when I'm like this is no. So yeah, we're not getting into that on here. So anyways, Hitman, it's like just like Hitman.
I don't know, man. My memories of Hitman, that game is fucking hard. That game is fucking hard, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. You know, like, have to be super stealthy and then, like, you know, change clothes and play it cool and fucking...
Well, yeah, I mean,
I had a good time, but I think, honestly, with the Hitman games that I have bought, I've played through them because I paid my money, and I'm like, this is a fucking $50 game. I'm beating this shit. Like, that's my experience with Hitman.
Yeah, and honestly, I was never... I can't do the sneaking games. Like, okay, you had, what was it, Splinter Cell? I couldn't really mess around with Splinter Cell because it was sneaking.
I don't really like those games that much either, but I'll tell you, like, in the Elder Scrolls kinds of games, like, I mostly play as, like, an archer or a ranger or whatever. Like, I'm basically sneaking around in caves, and you're not even going to know I was there before I kill you. Like, that's how I play those games.
Yeah.
But I don't like, you know, I can't... Metal Gear is good, and it doesn't really have... The first one was fucking ridiculous, stupid hard.
He wants the skeleton close to the screen. No, Grim Bob's got to stay back there.
He's fucking dangerous. We gotta keep him at a distance. Fuck that.
Look, he's doing... Let him do his drugs in the back, okay? You know, he's got no nose for obvious reasons. He's a good guy, though. All right? He's got this shiny metal plate. We know what's going on. You know, it's not rocket science. So we just leave him be back there. You know? It's Grim Bob. He's a good guy.
Legend of Zelda.
So, Legend of Zelda Wii U. I mean, hell, you know, keep them going. Keep them going, you know, because
I haven't tried the Wii U. I would like to. I had a couple Wiis, but they felt novel.
What do you feel about paying extra to use Steam, and they still send you to either platforms like Uplay? I'm lost on what do you mean about paying extra to use Steam? What do you mean paying extra to use Steam? What is Steam gonna charge now? No, if they did, I'll tell you right now, if they did, that would be a bad thing for them to do. That would be horrible because, like, what are you going to do if people don't pay? Now all the games that they've paid their money for, they don't have access to? You couldn't do that.
And think of it also like that. Yeah, they already own those games and shit. You can't charge them.
Yeah, and they're full-price games.
But even if it was a matter of selling you new games, that's almost like if the place was so cool that if you wanted to go to GameStop, let's say...
Right.
GameStop sucks. But like if you wanted to go to GameStop and there was a guy at the door like, you coming in here? $5. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Exactly.
You guys are that fucking awesome. I gotta get $5 to get in here.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm wondering. Like, I don't know what you mean by that, Snow. I don't know what you mean by that. I am Setsuna.
I see.
What the fuck?
I have no idea what that is. I can type it in real fast.
No, buy a Steam key, and they send you to Uplay. Well, you're not paying extra, but that's because, you know, Uplay is not giving them the ability to have it on just their Steam network. I have very few things that ever do that. But, you know, that's just how they do it because that's how... Like, maybe that game goes... I personally... You play Driving Mix.
Setsuna is a turn-based RPG.
Oh.
You're not digging it.
No, not at all. Totally not my style. That's more like Final Fantasy shit. Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3. I thought that already came out. Anyways. Just Cause 3 is I can't get into the Just Causes. I can't. I haven't been able to. You know, I don't know why I can't get into them. Maybe people enjoy them. I just don't like them. I have 1 and 2, and I don't like them. I've tried them on console. I've tried them on... I don't enjoy them for some odd reason. Mafia 3 is what I'm really banking on. Mafia 3 is
I think it's going to be a pretty cool game. I've seen a couple trailers. You know, one thing that turns me off about those kinds of games, they're great games. It's not that at all. It's totally a psychological thing that happens here for me. Okay? Those games, you're always like an undercover cop. It fucking pisses me off because it's like, all right, you're a cop. It's cool, man. You can do that kind of shit. You know, but like if like in Grand Theft Auto, you're a fucking criminal. Okay?
Yeah.
You're a criminal and you do bad shit.
That
and
is
it's not
true.
okay. It's fucking whatever. And all those games like, no, I'm a cop. It's cool. Shh, I'm undercover. I don't like that undercover shit. Makes me think rat a mile away. I don't like it. Maybe because ever have an undercover officer try to talk, get the fuck out of here. You
Yeah,
motherfucker.
no,
Fuck
and
you.
it would be cool if you got to play the real mafia, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know
what I'm
I mean?
saying,
So,
dude.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'm sure it's gonna be a great game. That just bugs me.
No, yeah, I get that. I just don't want to have a bunch of different platforms on my PC. It's not Steam's fault about having different platforms. Having different platforms has to do with the frickin' companies. EA wanting their own platform. EA could easily have just said, fuck it, we'll let you all go on Steam. Instead, it's, no. You gotta go on Origin for most of your shit. That's it. It's simple as that, okay? It's simple as that. Let's see. Milestone, SRL, and Rossi the game. What the
I don't know what that is. I'm not typing that in. That's huge.
No, I'm just gonna click it.
Oh, it's a motorcycle.
It's a
racing.
motorcycle
I haven't seen one of those
game.
in a long time.
Wow.
Those games, any motorcycle racing game is fucking hard, man. I've got a couple. I'm like, yeah, they look really cool.
I'd really
They're
love
fucking
to
hard.
see what it's gonna look like.
They're so hard, man. I mean, back when they were like on like PS1, motorcycle racing games were like cool.
He said,
or like,
"Oh, Dragster, what's going on, Dragster?" He's like, "Fuck Origin, fuck you, play Hail Steam." Okay. Yeah, I mean,
they got to a level where they were like, you were using one analog to steer and another analog to control your body weight, and then you're trying to control, like, it just got to be way too, like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, I remember that. But then when they took it away, it's like, this is too simple.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's like there was no in between.
You know what? I'm just getting old and I like simple now. I got you saw I was playing. They gave me Dirt like a month and a half back. Dirt 2.
Yeah.
And I'm playing that and I'm having a pretty good time. It's a free game.
Or not Dirt 2, Grid 2.
Grid 2, right? Grid
Yeah.
2. It's a pretty fun game. I'm having fun with it. It's free. Fuck it. But what I noticed is like when they do that backwards compatibility shit,
Yeah.
the servers come back to life. Like, Grid 2 is a really old game, and I'm sure nobody was playing that shit online anymore.
No one was. I'm sure of it.
And then they throw it backwards compatibility, and bam, the game's alive again. For a while. I mean, it's going to die, but...
It's going to die off quick.
It's kind of cool feature that they're going to be like, here's a cool online game to play with other people for free, and everybody else will get back onto it. It's cool. Whatever.
There's no gameplay video, I don't think, is it? Oh, yeah, there is. Official gameplay trailer.
You know what I would like to see? In my time, like a racing game that looks like a bumper cam on a race car, but it's not full motion video. You know what I'm saying?
Holy
like,
shit. Yeah.
I want it to look that real, but not have it be FMV.
Right.
That would be fucking awesome.
Okay, you know, it actually has like some dirt bikes kind of aspects to it. It looks okay. Why is there a car?
It's Project Gotham fucking 3. We put
I don't
motorcycles in the game now.
It looks cool. Alright, I'm interested. You got my attention. Got my fucking attention right there. Okay. Nio? The fuck is Nio?
That sounds like an RPG, dude.
Torn in Japan. Yep, it's another one of those. Oh, man.
Star Ocean,
Persona
I think, is one
5.
of those too.
Yeah, wow, they all. Titanfall 2. Ukulele. And WRC 6. So there's not really much even. There's like, I don't know, 4 things coming out that I'll give a shit about with E3.
I heard that guy with the Coleco Chameleon, you know, the Super Nintendo jammed in the bottom. He's going to be there trying to sell his shit. Sorry, that just still blows my fucking mind.
Imagine if he was able to get to fucking E3.
He got to the New York Toy Show with it.
That
I mean,
is-
okay, yeah, it's not an E3.
motherfucking
it's
E3,
not, it's not.
bro.
But he legitimately went to a toy show where companies go to fucking buy shit, and he tried to sell them a fucking Super Nintendo jammed inside of a Jaguar. He really tried to get away with that shit.
Oh, I don't get it.
Holy fuck. You're going to jail.
You said you're going to jail. Let's see. I think that's really, for the most part, it. We were just gonna. We've kind of covered everything because we went off into our own things with some of this stuff. But like, I know you've been playing Grid 2, and I'd like you to see Grid Autosport. Hopefully, you can get that for cheap. Xbox has been really giving some killer deals on the games with gold.
They're giving away real games, which is nice. You know, like they were giving away, like when we first started doing the show, they were giving away shit like Dear God.
Yeah,
You know, and it was like an indie game, kind of like, what is this shit? But lately, they're dropping like Dead Space games and Grid and fucking Borderlands. They're just dropping like real fucking games now. So that's cool.
They really are, and it's great to see that they're making that, like, you know, step into saying, hey, we're gonna charge you yearly for this internet access.
They made it to the point where I feel the need to go buy an external hard drive for my Xbox because they've given me so much free shit.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I can keep it in a cloud, but I have to fucking download it, and that sucks. You know, like if I can have it on a hard drive, which I can do. Fuck, look, my Xbox has a 4 terabyte hard drive. Woohoo, what do you do? Like,
no.
I can't fit it all. I can only fit like a couple games at a time. But I own a shitload. Fuck.
I don't understand. Well, anyways, he's here. So, other than that, though, I think that settles it all. I mean, we've talked about everything we possibly need to, or we can this time. And we'll be back, I guess, next week. Because, wow, we've an hour. Man, I can't believe an hour went by so quick.
I can. It was fun. Whatever, dude. Fucking ass is killing me.
I fucking
You know how
can't.
uncomfortable this chair is? Fuck.
Do you know how bad my tailbone's fucked up from that surgery?
Hello.
So, anyways,
Team America. Do you have any idea how fucking busy I am?
What's his name? Chang.
Errol. Pissed off every Asian viewer now.
What am I streaming tonight, Dragster? What am I streaming tonight? You know,
streaming his ass right to bed is what he's doing.
No. We're gonna do either Cities Skylines or a YouTuber's Life. I don't know. It's more what people want. I'm gonna put on my Twitter. If you go to Twitter at ReadySetGame87, then you can, vote there. Yeah, vagina ass hurting again.
What was that? What was that fucking his vagina ass? What was that one comedian? And I'm not stealing a joke. I am stealing. I'm gonna say it. It's funny, but I don't know what it was. I want to say that one chick who's always on the roasts and shit. She's fucking nasty, bitch.
Lisa Lampanelli?
Yeah, I think she had a joke, something like, I don't always know why they tell guys to fucking grow a set of balls and they want them to be tough. They should tell them to get a vagina. Those things take a pounding. That was hilarious.
Oh my god, that's hilarious as hell. That's fucking great. I've never heard that before. That was awesome. No. Walking Dead. The Walking Dead journey is every Monday. 2 episodes every Monday. Monday. It's their movie style Mondays. Oh, I probably should. Well, everyone probably half the people in here probably are sick of me talking about it. What are these PC parts? Keep posting. I'm building my new PC. Yes. City Skylines doesn't let me build over. It doesn't let me build over 80,000 population. So I gotta change that up. So I can do that. So yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff coming. Hopefully I got some Sennheiser headphones coming tomorrow too. And I could sell my Megalodons because they give me some issues.
Megalodon,
so, when it comes to playing certain games. So yeah, like Rocksmith. Like if I play Rocksmith, for instance, with these Megalodons, I have to stop the stream, close OBS, and swap my audio outgoing source, and then restart OBS, and then it'll allow it to work. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So yes, I am technically building a new PC. I'm only keeping like 3 components from my old one. So that's about it. And I'm selling my old one and hopefully getting my getting a 1070, and then I'll sell components and then I'll sell back that. So yeah. Thoughts on the upcoming Battlefield 1? Ready to put my gas mask on. I'd like to see it. I don't play all the Battlefields. I ain't got money
I saw this
like
in a
that.
documentary, so I don't know how real it is, how true it is. I kind of got a feeling that it's bullshit, but it was in a documentary, so whatever. The World War One was the Hitler fought in World War One in the trenches and shit.
Yeah.
And somebody threw a fucking gas grenade in his trench, and he fucking tried to get the fucking mask on, and he couldn't because he had a normal mustache. That shit was in the way. And he found a little corner where he could nuzzle up, and the gas didn't get there and shit. That was great. But then after that battle, when he was back at the barracks, he shaved that shit like, BAM! Gas mask is going on, fuck you. That's why I heard that came to be. If it's true, I don't know.
Could be. And he said 9. So, anyways.
No.
No. So we'll see what that has to offer. But, yeah, I think that's about it, though, because we've got to wrap up the show. Because I got to get all this stuff back upstairs. I've got to run out and then come back and get ready for everyone to stream. So I'm going to put on my Twitter, I'm going to put a vote if you want to see cities skylines tonight. I'll even put one up if you want to see American Truck Sim with the Arizona DLC, although I don't find myself playing that really much at all. Or if you want to see YouTuber's Life. I like playing YouTuber's Life and City Skylines. I just don't want to burn either of them out, but I was enjoying YouTuber's Life. So anyways, I think that's going to be it for right now. I want to thank you all for coming, watching this show, but I will see you all next time. Later all. Bye-bye. Peace out. All right.